Welcome to our recorded version of our service of remembrance and healing. In this challenging time in our history, we are privileged to share this time to honor your loved ones. May you continue to feel connected to our caring community. My opening reading is by Judy Kelmer. When we come together for healing, we come from different experiences and with different needs. When we come together for healing, we share ourselves with one another, and that is the greatest gift of all. When we leave the healing time and space with the same issues we brought with us, ironically, our own burdens seem lighter when bound together with those of others. When we come together for healing, we become the tools, the source of support, encouragement, and hope for one another and for ourselves.
Remember them, a responsive reading. If you feel comfortable, please join in from home. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them. In the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the skies and in the warmth of summer, we remember them. In the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick of heart, we remember them. When we have joys and special celebrations we yearn to share, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are part of us. We remember them.
Today, we remember Charles Alifberg, Grace Altamar, Justina Alvarez, Anthony Amorello, Frank Antonucci, June Baker, Roland Baribeau, Helen Barton, Norman Bollo, June Belisle, Ron Bellin, Samuel Belguardo, Wanda Barriston, Willie Bethea, Richard Blackman, Ronnie Bregman, Irene Brisbois, Anna Brown, Melvin Budish, Robin Berwick, Shirley Cantillon, Joel Kaslowitz, Elizabeth Chase, Jesse Chunas, Nancy Clark, John Connors, Peter Cornetta, Ida Korngold, Raymond Cosenza, Herminia Cruz, Laureen David, Lucille DeSantis, Therese DeCotto, Margaret DeVerde, Marie Donahue, Joan Donegan, Arthur Dulmain, Carolyn Dunham, Mary Dunlap, John Dwyer, Doris Ellison, Hugh Elms, Francis Erickson, Patricia Foley, Rosalind Fox, William Francisco, Nancy Frey, Norma Gardner, Nicholas Giannino, Gloria Gilrain, Norma Gawley, Sylvia Goodman, Patricia Goslin, Margaret Goulet, Hannah Greenspan, Carl Russell, Angelina Halley, Estelle Hasdorf, Maureen Hannigan, John Harvey, Jeanette Hayes, Edwin Hazen, Vita Hirsch, Mary Horgan, Peter Howlett, Genevieve Jurwish, Janice Jurgrau, Thomas Kaczynski, Joseph Kane, Carolyn Kelly, Elise Krieger, Agnes Landry, Louis Lappin, Leonard Latanzi, David LaValle, Beverly LaValle, Anne Ledoux, James Lent, Barbara LePage, Rita Latondra, Christos Liazos, Evelyn Loser, John McCool, Shirley McCumber, Mary Madore, Elizabeth McGuire, Joanne Mahan, Deborah Mahar, Joanne Monfort, John Manning, John Manzaro, Catherine Marchant, Donald Matthew, Joseph McMahon, Robert Melnick, Albert Menard, Harvey Meppelink, Joseph Morante, Jean Moe, Michael Monahan, Laura Monfreda Reynolds, Peter Monopoly, Kenneth Moody, Herbert Morris, Stephen Moseshaw, George Moradian, Maureen Mulhern, Tron Yo, Tuvan Yo, Jean Neidel, Janet O'Connor, Doris O'Keefe, Teresa Laughlin, Dorothy Olin, Cecile O'Neill, Teresa Osowski, Timothy Page, Dorothy Palermo, Melvin Pally, Margaret Parker, Francis Pedone, Priscilla Pellerin, Rosa Perez, Janet Peterson, Wilfreda Potts, Eileen Poulin, Francis Ramasquich, Christine Raleigh, Alavinkat Reddy, John Reynolds, Miguel Rivera Cortez, Pauline Robertson, Joan Robidoux, Michael Rodriguez, Elaine Rolfe, Ernesto Rosero, Raymond Rougeau, Bruce Roy, Ruhama Saborin, Maria Santos, Stanley Saperstein, Jean Chirapa, Mary Schliapa, Edward Siff, Carol Siegel, Dylan Skian, Ko Song Chaf, Dorothy Spofford, Joseph St. Martin, Pauline Steffen, Carmelia Stella, Christophe Strong, Lucille Swan, Gary Swanberg, Linda Sweeney, Catherine Tagliani, Stephen Tamison, Waverly Taylor, Helen Tolchik, Rosemarie Tustin, Robert Tuttle, Jane Tyler, Lorraine Vincia, Judith Volungus, Rosemary Wagner, William Wall, Claire Wall, Phyllis Warrener, Marshall Werblin, Joyce West, Harry Wiersma, Kenneth Winquist, Tessa Wisniewski, Uriel Whitkin, Harold Woodrow, Yun Chang Wu, and Ramona Zayas. To honor these and all we remember, I will recite the traditional Jewish prayer for mourning. El Malirachamim, Shokein Bamromim, Hamitzei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei HaShechina, B'ma'alot Keroshim U'Teharim, Kezohar HaRakia Mazhirim, L'nishmot Yakirenu V'Kirushenu Shehal Chol Ha'olamam, Ana Ba'al HaRachamim, Astirem B'Tseter Kenafecha La'olamim, V'Tzror B'Tzror HaChayim Et Nishmatam, Adonai Unachalatam, Vayanuchu B'Shalom Al Mishkavam, V'Nomar Amen. God, filled with mercy, dwelling in the heavens' heights, bring proper rest beneath the wings of your most imminent presence, amid the ranks of the holy and the pure who illumine the heavens, to the souls of our beloved and holy ones who went to their eternal place of rest. May you, who are the source of mercy, shelter them in the shadow of your wings eternally, and bind their souls among the living. The Lord is their inheritance. May they rest in peace. And let us all say together, Amen. Continue with the 23rd Psalm.
My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures he gives me repose. Beside restful waters he leads me. He refreshes my soul. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. He guides me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. You spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. Only goodness and kindness follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord for years to come. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want.
This is a reading for caregivers. The sweeping wind has blown its last. The tempest is no more. Now is the time for refuge and solace, for lodging in the wilderness. For those of us blessed with having witnessed the care that one human being can show another, we know that the wilderness does not last forever. Pain and sorrow may challenge our faith, but the courage to persevere in the face of adversity is a miracle. As long as there is compassion in the human heart and the will to act on a virtue both human and divine, there is a reason to believe.
We're standing now in front of our memorial guard. It's our custom in hospice, when we have a loss, that in that week we remember the person by name and place a stone for each person in a basket that we keep and then bring here when we have our service. Not so much to plant the stones as to maintain them in memory. The stones perhaps stimulate our memory. We all stand going forward on the foundation that those whom we remember have built for us. And in that we carry them forward. Bring that to mind as we place these stones in the garden, please.
Over the rainbow, way that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll push upon a stone, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way up the chimney post, where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds flying, high over the rainbow wide and all wide and somewhere I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles not like lemon drops, go way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly over the rainbow wide and all wide. We
Thank you all for joining us. May we all go forward in peace, in health, and carry the memories of those whom we've shared, who you've allowed us to care for. May we carry those memories forward. Once again, thank you.